everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com. Today I have a super fun project for you to create a note card holder. So as you saw last week, I created a set of 5 note cards using the new in colors, and I wanted to use these as a gift. So I needed some kind of holder to hold my gift cards. So I've created this, and we're going to show you how to do this. We are using 2 of the stamp sets I used in the note cards, the Petite Petals and the gorgeous Grunge. Both of these are on the retiring list. So if you do not have these in your collection, you'll want to pick those up right away in my online store. You can find my online store at theirishscrapper.stampinup.net. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you how I created this. You're going to need your Stampin' trimmer, and I'm going to extend my arm now so that I can cut my paper. So the paper I am using is the Thick Whisper White. You could do this in any color that you'd like. I would definitely probably use cardstock for the base. If you wanted to decorate it with some DSP, you could, but the DSP is typically a little bit thinner, so I would definitely use cardstock. So we are going to trim this on the vertical to 7. So we're going to trim down that to 7. We're going to turn it landscape, and we are going to trim this to 9. Okay, so that will leave us a couple scraps to use. Then we're going to turn it back vertical, and we're going to do our scoring. So I can probably close that. We are going to score at 1.5 on both sides. So I'm going to just run my scorer a couple times so I get a nice crease. I'm just going to rotate my paper and score this again from this side at 1.5. Okay. Then we're going to go back to the landscape, and we are going to score at 4.25. Give that a couple times. And then 5.75. Okay, and that is our base. Super quick and easy, but fun. Alright, so I'm going to actually fold and burnish my score lines before I do my trimming here. Okay, we're going to do that to all of them. Okay, and then when you're looking at your base, we are going to trim these 2 center lines up to this score line on both sides, okay? And we're going to trim out a little bit too to help us with the folding process. There are my scissors. I covered them up. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. I'm going to trim all the way up to that score line. I'm going to do the same here, and then we're going to trim off a sliver just to help us fold. Okay, let's turn this around. Same thing here. I love how super easy this project is. I mean, I put it together in a few minutes, which is awesome when you're making a bunch or using it for gifts. Okay. All right. So now that we have that trimmed, you'll notice that, let me show you maybe this way. This piece is shorter than this piece beyond the score line. So this is your back, and this is your front, okay? So now that I turn it this way, I'm going to put fast fuse on my 2 tabs. You could definitely use the liquid glue here or tear and tape. That would be fine as well. And we're going to fold that up and just make sure our corner looks good. Now I'm going to come back here and put fast fuse on my other tab. And then we're going to even up that corner as well and give that a little press. Okay. And then now the front, I want it to fold up. So I'm going to have this flap coming out the back versus tucking it in. If you tucked it in, you would have your rough edge up front, and I don't think you want that. I think it looks better going on the back. So I'm going to add some fast fuse now to the inside here of these tabs, both sides. Just like that. Okay, so there is our holder. So we have 5 note cards here with envelopes, and it holds it perfectly, just perfectly. Okay, so on my first one, I did some stamping, and I actually did it before I adhered the box, but I'm so excited to show you the box. I went a little bit too fast, so we will make the best of it. Let's see. We will start with our lemon lime twist. I think this will still work out. It'll be okay. I would definitely do my stamping beforehand. Okay, now we're going to bring in that Berry Burst. So I'm sure you guys can tell which are my favorite in colors already from the new 5 in colors. Alright, and then we're going to go this way. Put a little bit of that color here as well. See? It even worked without me stamping it first, which I highly recommend. Don't get too excited like I did. Alright, now, from our scrap pieces that was left over when we trimmed our cardstock, we are going to grab our Petite petal, and we are using the same flower that we used on the note cards. That is here. And I am going to stamp the Berry Burst one a couple times. Let me close up the Berry Burst. I will do some lemon lime twist. Oh, I still got some Berry Burst on my stamp. Okay, let me grab a wipe. Wow, I'm showing you all the things that I typically don't do on videos, right? I got so excited. There, much better. See the difference? When your stamp is dirty and when your stamp gets nice and clean. Probably need to clean up my Stampin' scrub too. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so now we will go ahead and punch our flowers, and you can use as many as you want. I think this box would be great wrapped with DSP, like a belly band. It would also look great with some ribbon and additional embellishments in the new in colors. And once we're able to pre-order those, I will probably end up adding a couple to this project just to dress it up. I'd love to wrap some ribbon around the front or do a little bow. I just don't have embellishments yet, as we all anxiously await the new release of the catalog. So just as I did before, we're going to use glue dots to put on our flowers. And I think I'll do 2 of each for now. We might want some more. So I've got 2 of each color here. And I curl up my edges so you get some dimension from those flowers. You definitely want to do that. It does make such a difference. Okay, and then we can just place these. I think I'll put one over there, maybe one here, maybe another one there. Maybe I will use those other 2. Okay, I'm going to grab 2 more here. Okay, so that completes our note card holder. So it looks pretty good, just like that. If you wanted to give it a little bit more of a finished look, you can also trim down these corners. I did do that on my first design. So you just need to have a nice pair of scissors and just cut that at an angle. There's really not a measurement for it, just cut it on a diagonal there all the way to the top. And that just does give it a little bit more of a decorative finished look. But see, perfectly, and it holds 5 note cards with envelopes, and I could probably fit a couple more in there too, depending on the amount of embellishments you have on your note cards. You could probably fit some more. So I hope you've enjoyed today's project. I was so happy to figure out how to create this for you guys, and I do hope that you create it as well. And if you'd like to purchase any of today's products, you can visit my online store. Again, that is at theirishscrapper.stampinup.net. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. Hi guys, it's me again. I thought I would show you one more bonus project. I typically don't do that, but I love these note card holders so much that I created another one to coordinate with the little piggy note cards that I created, gosh, probably over a week ago. And this one came out super cute. I was able to use a little designer series paper, a little ribbon, as well as some framelits, and did some water coloring. So I just wanted to show you that. If you do want more information on that one, you can visit my blog at theirishscrapper.com. Thanks again. Bye-bye.